when I see this man, Reno Omokri, he don't cast. The guy don't cast. He don't cast. He wanted to follow the footsteps of some people. But he own. He don't cast. Woto. It is irreparable. You can't repair his own. He won't follow the footsteps of Daniel Boala. Daniel Boala waited Tinubu. I'll be waiting Nigerians. Give Tinubu 30 years. He will not do anything. He cannot perform. The guy have the DNA for failure. He said 30 years. Give him 30 years as president of Nigeria. He will not change anything. But now the same man now, they try convince us of the policies of the Tinubu government. Because now he be the special advisor, I be special assistant to the president on policy communication. Now him now they tell us, hey, he has done well. Hey, well, in 2.5 years, I'll be 2.5 years in government. Now he is the best that has happened to Nigeria next to sliced bread. Yeah, he gets this. Now that footsteps now, they don't give him an appointment now. He's enjoying. Now that footsteps now. Now he Reno Omokri won't follow, but he own don't cast woto. Every step he takes, there is something to counter it, and he own they bloody. And now why Tinubu no go look inside? Because that guy campaign against him. Yeah, the campaign was bloody. He had evidence. And if they talk, they say, go fact check me. He rubbish the guy would. Now why Tinubu cannot afford to have that guy in his government? Let's just tell ourselves the truth. He cannot. He might be appreciating his effort now. But if they give us something on the low, but say appoint, no. No. Tinubu no fit forgive this guy. It's not possible. Let us go back to another video that he did 2 years ago. When he was still campaigning for his master, Atiku. He rubbish Tinubu. The guy carry fast, he carry paper, he carry evidence. Just the same way he brought evidence when he started to, when he wanted, in fact, when he started towing the line of Tinubu because Tinubu now win president. He started bringing evidence. Say, I went to Chicago State University. He attended the school. Yeah. They gave me a certificate. They showed me everything. He was there. Bola Tinubu attended Chicago University. Fact check me. I went to the school. I was there with my money. Yeah. The same way he said it now. That he said as in the same way he said it to curry favor from the Tinubu government. Maybe they can look his way and take him in. Now the same way he talk, he used Tokamo 2 years ago. Say, fact check me. I went there. He's a drug lord. He's a drug baron. He forfeited $460,000. That forfeiture is a criminal forfeiture. You carry paper. Show Nigerians. Look at it. Evidence. Watch, go the video.
Here, Nigerians can see it. I hope you can see it on the screen here. I have the document here. It actually says, and if you look at it, it says docket. A docket, and as I'm speaking, your viewers can go on Google and fact check me. A docket is used for a criminal pending. A criminal pending. So you don't use a docket for a civil matter. And then right on the very first paragraph on this docket, it says that this is a forfeiture action under section under 21 USC section 881. USC is the United States Criminal Code. I will state it again. USC is the United States Criminal Code. Now, if you're watching at home, you can go on Google and you can fact check me. The United States Criminal Code is Title 18, USC, United States Criminal Code. And I'm going to read what section 881 of the USC, the Criminal Code, says. Now, this is it. I'm reading it. Nigerians can see it here. This is what I'm reading. It says, the following shall be subject to forfeiture to the United States, and no property rights shall exist in them. All monies, negotiable instruments, securities, or other things of value furnished or intended to be furnished by any person in exchange for a controlled substance or listed chemical in violation of this subchapter. All proceeds traceable to such an exchange, and all monies, negotiable instruments, and securities used or intended to be used to facilitate any violation of this subchapter. The word used there is controlled substances. Now, for Nigerians who may not understand this, a controlled substance are what they call narcotics, hard drugs. In this case, it was white heroin. Bola Tinubu was involved in a white heroin cartel. We know, and he was the treasurer of that cartel. And then he put some monies into an account. He was working for Mobile, and as he was working for Mobile, his salary was $2,400. Yet he paid in a total of $1.4 million into several accounts. Now, he was asked to explain how he got those monies. He could not explain how he got those monies. So one of those accounts, the money's in there, $460,000. It was forfeited to the United States government. It was not taxed. Now, there is only one agency of the United States government that has been given the authority to take forfeited amount, and that is the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service. If you look at the case of the U.S. state, the state versus Ishmael Zambalda, who was the leader of the Sinaloa drug cartel, the exact same language that was used in this docket is the exact same language that was used for that man, Ishmael Zambalda. And if you're watching me, you can Google it. That it says that you agree to forfeit $5 million to the United States. Word for word with what was used for Bola Tinubu. The only difference is the amount. Bola Tinubu forfeited $460,000. Ishmael Zambalda forfeited $5 million. But the source of the money came from the same place, drugs.
Yeah, but Barry, let me come in very quickly. So some people, of course, of the school of thought will say to you, forfeiture is in fact a civil proceeding, not a criminal proceeding. What do you say to that? Also, an indictment is an allegation. Not a conviction. There is that school of thought around it. Does it hold any weight for you?
No, I have a master's in law from the United Kingdom. You know, the man who came to speak, what's his name, Festus Keyamo. And look, the Legal Practitioners Privileges Council, they have to sanction Festus Keyamo because what he did was either very dishonest or very ignorant or both. And you've got foreign embassies who are watching this and they have equivalent titles to the Senior Advocate of Nigeria. If they watch on television this man speaking so ignorantly and so dishonestly, they're going to tell their own government that, listen, we need to stop having equivalency with the Senior Advocate of Nigeria because standards have dropped. A forfeiture flows from look, you can have forfeiture in a civil matter, which is rare, but most forfeitures will flow from a criminal charge. Most forfeitures will flow from a criminal charge. And you also have it here in the EFCC in Nigeria. And you can check it in the EFCC in Nigeria. You have several governors who have gone to jail. I don't want to mention their names because I don't want to hurt their families. But they forfeited their houses. They forfeited monies in their accounts to the federal government through the EFCC. It's the same thing with the United States. It wasn't a civil matter. I mean, I just showed you the docket. I mean, I hope your cameras can catch it. If you're watching me on at home, go on Google. Don't take my word. Assuming Reno Omokri is lying to you, check the word docket. Docket. A docket is not used for a civil matter. This is a criminal matter. Look at it there. You know, it says there, you know, I'm going to read it for you. Docketed July 28th. And then it says that verified complaint of forfeiture. Is a complaint used in a civil matter? So, I mean, these people, they are trying to hoodwink Nigerians. They are trying to pull the wool over the eyes of Nigerians. And it's so disappointing
Packed with, they always talk with evidence. Facts. Obedience. Anytime when this guy talk, one rubbish people, I mean, when I point them to this video. Anytime where he want show us that Tinubu is working and Tinubu is a saint, point him to this video. In fact, anytime when you come out on social media, you say you want to talk anything. This video now, copy the link, keep it on one side. Anytime when you talk, go in comment section, paste them for there. You say, organo be this. Just write, organo be this. Let us help and say, we are now let us take the responsibility of a rehabilitation center. Now we go rehab him. We will rehab him. Anywhere you see his comment, his post, his whatever he says about this government, praising them, carry this link, paste them for there. Say, organo be this. Talk about Pitobi, paste them under the comment section. Organo be this. We will rehab him together. He needs rehabilitation. How can one man speak from two sides of his mouth? Reno Omokri. It's alright. That is the person of Reno. So we have fact-checked you, and we have decided that we have fact-checked you, and we have seen that all what you said is the truth. Bola Tinubu is a drunkard. I will see you later.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.